So yeah, I mean, we managed to demolish quite a lot of their troops. They took half of their infantry is gone. Half of their support is they lost all of their those Shaika things, so they probably don't have any AA unless those Pangye things are. They lost the majority of their tanks, a lot of their recon helicopters, all of their vehicles, all of their gunships too, and I think all we lost was one patrol boat, which is rather unfortunate because that would have been useful in two of these LAV scouts, which isn't too terribly big of a deal, but you know, it's obviously better to keep them around. Let's figure out what those little Pangay things are. It looks like they are anti-air units, and they seem to be pretty effective anti-air units as well. So that's sort of that. So we'll go to the next fight over here. They're bringing in tanks, strike squadrons, and other good stuff. We have those, we have air superiority fighters again. Damn, I keep forgetting about the fact that, oh wait, no, we did bring tow missile launching aircraft, so that's not too bad. So this is this is an attack that we had launched ourselves. We don't have a lot of morale though, so we'll have to kill off a lot of points of their stuff to make up for that. Now, we don't have any tanks here either. Contemplating not fighting this battle right now. Well, no, we do have tanks, but do they show up here? Yeah, no, the tanks are not showing up inside this battle for whatever reason. I see that I have the unit here. And they are... Yeah, no, they're not providing anything. Huh. I think I'll just get these guys to pull back, actually. Why is this... Yeah, notice that this tank unit, it doesn't move either. Oh, it's out of cohesion, maybe that's why. Well, no, other units are out of cohesion. But that tank unit itself, it doesn't move for whatever reason. So I think what I'll do here is that I'll just... I'll load up that autosave it just made. Because I guess if we abandon this zone here, those tanks will die. So I'll just end the turn as it is. That planned attack will just sort of let the opponent do whatever they do. Ooh, they have MiGs now. So yeah, we'll let their opponents do their thing. And we'll just minimize the map here. So now these tanks should be good for now. They're going to be bringing in their tanks, a lot of airplanes. Those MiGs are interceptors, so that's fine. And they're just... Ooh, they're gonna swarm this location. Huh. Yeah, but all of their troops are actually really rather heavily damaged. So this will be interesting to see how it really goes. So here's what I'm gonna do. Save the game again. OP3. And the reason because like we're being attacked by a single group of helicopters, and technically it's only 16 helicopters against a wide amount of infantry and air support too. So I mean, these helicopters are not going to live for very long. But yet I'm not sure about how well the helicopters work, how well this auto-resolve system. So I'll let it do its thing. And yeah, the auto-resolve sucks. I mean, those helicopters are... Apparently the AI decided that those helicopters were worth more than 24 of our infantrymen just alone. So, I suppose we'll have to fight all of these battles. But we should be able to blitz them really fast, because that's just ridiculous. Like, those 16 helicopters, and they're like, bear in mind, they're not good helicopters either. In the game's auto-resolve, it would assume that they're able to take down practically all of our troops. So we'll come back here. Oh, that's why we have a single Stinger team. So we'll deploy that single Stinger team, which is alright. And I can use my Fiat recon units as well as AA troops. But here's what we'll do. Get our small band of troops deployed. And we don't need... say particularly large amounts of troops for this battle, but I'll just deploy them anyways. Now the thing about this is that the planes are armed with a Browning gun on the front, and they should actually be able to shoot down planes. So if we launch them and fight a delaying withdrawal battle type of thing, they'll be able to hit the planes, they'll be able to hit the helicopters or something. And in general, they'll just sort of be able to annoy the enemy to death with the little guns armed on top of these helicopters on their planes. Yeah, because I mean, this is working fairly well. So long as we have our little air spam going on, they shouldn't be able to do too much to us. Yeah, so they'll just sort of pepper the planes to death with their Browning cannons on the front. Oh no, they're gonna run out of fuel though, that sucks. So in that case, I think we'll just have to pull our guys back. Now, what else do we have? I mean, we can also ambush planes with the guns on our infantrymen too. It's decently effective against the, at least against the North American infantry. They were planes, they're fine. But these MiGs are, yeah, these MiGs are a little bit tougher. So in that case, we can just sort of pull back into the village, and they shouldn't be able to do much about it. Oh, they want to cap that zone over there. What if they cap this zone? What are they gonna do with it? Is the thing. Plane spam. Oh, perfect. When they land, we can actually use our little rocket barrage things on them. Alright, so that's good. Yeah, and that's going to be one more command vehicle down on the campaign map as well. Might be the only one they have. I didn't check whether or not they had any more of those guys. Oh, that one's still flying, apparently. This is just beyond silly, just airplanes versus helicopters. Oh yes, another one of these. Alright, well at least for now we know that they don't have only one command vehicle. But they have multiple easy targets. Oh no, it disappeared. Huh. 결국 최후의 깃발을 꼽는 건 보병이라고. 위병 수업 3보 이상 승차라고 들어봤어? 찬사가 필요한 사람. I'm kind of rather surprised that the Fiats with the little autocannons don't do as much damage as I had thought. They do a decent amount though. Damn these MI-24s. Yeah, those things are gonna be a problem. I don't have any more Stinger teams. So I mean, no, I have one single Stinger team. It's just getting a logistics vehicle up over here is a little risky, but I think I'll just send one. I think I see both of their command vehicles too, yeah. I mean, as soon as this thing dies, it's gonna be game over. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Our Fiat's gonna die. Or no. Let's get one of these F-86s to do a run on one of those comms vehicles. Damn, that's gonna be our last Stinger team. Yeah, they made it so for whatever reason you can't buy reinforcements for your troops. So at times you have these odd moments where it's like, well, great. Oh, perfect. We'll be able to get both of these command vehicles. It's gonna be an easy little amount of points. And yeah, I mean, that pretty much finishes off the air deck. I mean, sure, they have those attack helicopters, but not really much. Yeah, it's not much they can do with it. So yeah, that'll just completely total their squad as well. So yeah, those guys are demolished. They're gone. They've been removed from the campaign map. So yeah, that's sort of that. And now we gotta find another... They brought so many troops on the campaign map, but only in reality, like, they only have 500 morale points worth of stuff. So that's just great. So we... you know, I really don't know how they actually calculate where your troops are on the actual map here, which is kind of weird. But it looks like they grabbed the territories that we had originally had. So I think for this battle, we'll just really deploy. They have some F5s. What did they have? They have a lot of vehicles, a lot of infantry again. This is gonna maul the North Korean troops. Hopefully it will. So yeah, we'll deploy once again. Command squads. We've already fought on this map multiple times, so I don't feel as though we need to really explain what I'm doing here anymore. We'll just sort of do it as just, you know, because. So we'll get our guys set up. And I want to convert this area into a little shooting alley, so I think I'll actually switch these Han teams out for the elite ones. And as you might imagine, our troops are starting to build up experience as these battles go on. So, yeah, I want infantry to mount to just sort of take this flank for us. So we'll defend it like that. Have a single infantry team intercepting anything coming on these roads. And I want to convert this area into a tank fighting post once again. So, well, the cheapest tanks possible. And I plan on this area just being a little bunker thing, where our guys with tow missiles and some other good stuff can just sort of man and fight on. And in the meantime, our air power is really just going to be our strengths again. And yeah, the planes are probably just going to mess up everything in sight. Don't think I'll actually need that Stinger team right there. Deploy our guys, get the Stinger teams moving. They want to come from over here. Ooh. They have like an entire wall of launchers over there. Alright, that's fair. Oh, they have artillery on this battlefield as well, so that'll be neat. Mainly because those artillery units are probably the really expensive. Yeah, they should be 80 points each. So if we're able to destroy them, that'll be like just a ton of points. Air spam. I need to get rid of those flame tanks because those guys are the heavy hitting ones that they have over there. This thing should only supply ammunition. Ooh, that is not good. They really want to push up onto our guys over there. What are they even firing? Oh, these planes are armed with little grenade launchers. That's kind of cool. Damn, but that's going to take out a lot of our tow jeeps, and I don't have a lot of them left. Single command vehicle. That's going to enter range really, really soon. Those are elite troops there too. And they hit despite the projectiles being super slow. Just gonna wait until the planes recharge, and then we can send them in again. Because right now we're losing a lot of support forces, but in general we still have a ton of them. Damn, I really should have kept that Stinger team there. That would have been really rather useful. Or no, actually the point values for this match should be over as soon as one more target. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to annihilate a few more of their troops. That took down 39 of their infantry squads for whatever reason. I don't think we killed that many things. Maybe the game automatically adds some attrition here and there. So, okay, because that kills more infantry that they evidently have, which is kind of weird, just going off of these 2-point numbers. So, it's yeah, again, I think that's kind of weird. We also killed off more of their, or no, I think it actually shows their overall. Yeah, it shows their overall losses, I suppose. So, in that case, we still did quite a lot of damage. I mean, that's still just like a ton of troops. And that'll be that turn, pretty much. We pushed those guys back. I see, we still have one battle over here. Now the armor, yeah, now the tanks show up. So, yeah, this will be, I'm under the impression that that'll be quite a difficult battle, so let's make another save just in case, just because we might want to have a second run for these battles, and we'll take a look at this one. So, they'll have tanks, artillery, fighters, and a lot of fighters. We have a lot of helicopters and a lot of helicopter-based things. What type of supports do we have no supports, great. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky, because we have two very high morale forces here, and this will be more so of a brawl than anything. They have a lot of these cheapo tanks, and those cheapo tanks will make up the vast majority of their ground forces. They have MiGs to cover their bombers, and we don't have anything to counter their bombers in themselves, because, or no, our Air Force is decent. In that case, I think this will be decently winnable. Okay, well, let's go. Let's see how this works. Do we only have helicopter command vehicles though? Because that would suck. Okay, no, we have some different ones. That's good. So in that case, I'm under the impression that they'll attack similarly to what they've done last time. So I'll hide the command vehicle behind this little village, and I think we'll just man a defensive here. So I have UDT SEALs, and these guys are pretty elite troops. Unfortunately, they are on infantry duty today because they're going to be used as infantry. And all I think I'm going to do is that I'm just going to deploy all of our heavy K1 tanks, because these guys are, they really wreck the enemy's tanks. And I'll deploy some more recon helicopter people. And pretty much, I mean, that's our battle plan. If I can just sort of dwell in this village long enough, I should be able to just hold back the tide of their tanks. And without their tanks, I don't think they have anything else that'll be able to stop us. So, we'll try to do that. And we'll just try to bunker down here. We're gaining 4 points per minute, which is a little higher than I had expected. So, I mean, that'll give us ample opportunities for supply as well. So I'll get these helicopters to land back here, and they should be safed up for later on. Get my tanks to split individually. And we'll just really let them come at us. They do have artillery too, which is one thing though. I'm just gonna wait here for a little bit. I'm just going to buy some more of the jets that we need. Now they might attack from this area too, which is one thing that I'm wondering about. That area is a little bit weak. But here's what we can do. We can use one helicopter to scout out that road. So I'll send that heli to just sort of buzz down around that road, see where the enemy is at. Now these helicopters, they usually have pretty bad sight. Ah, there we go. There we go. They're coming in. One Shomahu. Come on, our guys have